me along. I saved up, you know, money for my PS4 when I originally got that at launch. You know, all you need to do is save up for it. You know, it's not. You see, for me, I won't necessarily actually purchase one because I had a Xbox One S, which I gave away because I never played it. Because that's the thing, though. It's the games as well. In terms of games, I prefer Sony. I'll be honest there. But in terms of the product that the Xbox One X is, yeah, it's definitely superior. So, you know.
What is going on, guys? This is Bullets for NHD and welcome back to the channel to another video. This is a little different video. Mark G33, Joyful Gamer,
Hello.
Mr. Moore,
Hello.
and Daily Gamer HD channels will be in the link description box down below for you guys to check out. We are going to be talking about, obviously, the E3 conference and give our thoughts and our opinions about the conference. If you guys not new already, subscribe, hit that like button for more videos like this in the future, maybe in the future, but who knows what's going to happen about the future. Let's talk about this discussion. What are you guys' thoughts about the whole E3 conference and their reveals, and what are you guys looking forward to the new games of 2017 of this year coming, this month, next month, and the month before that, the holidays, and so much more. I don't know.
Yeah. Can I be first and tell you my thoughts?
Go ahead.
Here we go.
I like false advertising. So yes, I'm definitely going to buy all the games at E3 and even purchase an Xbox One X as well. Yep. I like false advertising.
Yeah, that is total false advertising.
Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I like false advertising, so I'm definitely buying everything.
Well, the best E3 was Xbox for X. You know, it was good for me. PlayStation, nah, that was shit.
PlayStation, Ubisoft, and Bethesda's were damn rubbish.
Alright, I'll be serious. I'll be serious for 1 minute, but I'll actually say the Xbox conference was pretty impressive.
It was.
And it's coming
better.
from somebody that recently got a Pro, so that's saying a lot, really. It was impressive. That confidence as well.
It showed a lot of good stuff.
PlayStation was just sort of like stagnant, or just like, yeah, we're here. Here's some games that you've probably seen before.
You
And
can tell they just couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, pretty much.
They just couldn't be bothered. Here's some worthless trailers, and we're not even going to show The Last of Us Part 2, which is most anticipated for the PS4. And there you
That's
go.
true. Yeah. Yeah, it was
They
kind
just
of
couldn't be bothered. Even the presenter came out and was like, right, here we go, some trailers, enjoy.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I mean, I consider myself a Sony fan, but not a fanboy. There's a difference. I'm saying that Microsoft they did better. They had better stuff going on.
Compared to last year, Sony.
PlayStation just. So I mean, the only thing out the conference for me from Sony was Spider-Man gameplay.
That looks good. Yeah, I want that.
Oh yeah, that was the only good thing about it, really.
And Days Gone.
Other than that, oh yeah, and Days Gone. I forgot about that. But other than that, the rest of it was shit. It was literally shit. They were just retreading the same thing. And even Days Gone, to a degree, was kind of boring though, because it was the same bloody demo, except they took a different path this time around. Wow.
Yeah.
It was weird.
We could have saw like a co-op aspect, because apparently it's 4-player co-op, so we could have saw that aspect.
It was a mix.
Like 4 people playing it.
Yeah.
It was a mixed bag with Sony. It really was. But Microsoft they took the reins. And like I said, it's come from somebody
I did enjoy watching Microsoft more than PlayStation.
Because I do consider myself a PlayStation fan, but credit where credit's due, Microsoft had it all going on. They really did.
Oh yeah.
Yep. They did.
And I'm gonna have to agree with you guys on that. Microsoft did give out a great, confident performance overall with their console, as well as the games they provided for the audience.
Yeah. Indeed.
So not only that,
one sort of gripe though with that is they say it's Xbox One X exclusive, even though it's on Windows 10. So technically they're not exclusive though. That's my only niggle. You can't say to me it's exclusive when it's on another platform.
And that's another niggle I've got to have a little rant about, because it said Assassin's Creed Origins was supposed to be an Xbox One exclusive. Wrong.
That was a joke. Calm down.
PS4, PC. No. They even said that on their stream, that it was supposed to be for Xbox One exclusive. No, it's not. That's why they showed it first, you see.
Yeah, I get it.
So they fucked up, but on that aspect. But you know, everything else was good about it though.
My thoughts about the Sony conference, though. You guys are right. It was dull. They didn't show what we wanted and what we expected to see.
What?
And their presentation was just. It wasn't what I wanted to be.
It was sort of static. If that's probably the best way I can explain it. Sort of just static. It was like, how to put it, like corporate, if that makes sense.
It didn't feel like how it did last year, though.
No. Last year they had like, you know, they were confident, and this time it was like watching robots. You know,
watching robots.
Yeah.
Pretend to be humans. It was strange. It really was.
Like, here's the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how they went about it.
Especially Sony.
With Xbox, so they had some enthusiasm behind it, you know, and stuff like that.
They had a sense of humor, which was nice.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm telling you this, I'm sort of glad to a degree, and I've said this before to you guys, you know, but I'm just going to say, in a condensed version, that I'm sort of glad that Sony's in this position where they can't tout that they're the most powerful console on the planet now. I'm glad they've got competition, and I'm glad the Xbox One X is going to be more powerful. And like I say, it's come from a Sony fan, but credit where credit's due. We need to give Microsoft credit. I know people are going on about the price, but I mean, it took me a long. I saved up, you know, money for my PS4 when Richard got that at launch. You know, all you need to do is save up for it. You know, it's not. You see, for me, I won't necessarily actually purchase one because I had a Xbox One S, which I gave away because I never played it. Because that's the thing, though. It's the games as well. In terms of games, I prefer Sony. I'll be honest there. But in terms of the product that the Xbox One X is, yeah, it's definitely superior. So, you know, there's a trade-off, I guess, with that.
I've seen the E3's posted like the whole conference on PC games, so I'm gonna watch that later. And you know,
yeah.
So I like watching all the conferences. I'm not watching Nintendo though. Fuck that.
Yeah, speaking of Nintendo's conference, though, Nintendo also gave out some very great games, which I didn't expect. I didn't watch their conference because I thought their E3 would be shit. But after I seen the games that they finally revealed after so long, if you guys seen that video, it would be at the end of this video if you guys are watching this for this long. But they revealed Metroid Prime 4 and Metroid Returns, which, you know, that's a big deal. For, you know,
which you really got excited about.
Yeah, like,
well, their last game, their very last game was really shit. That's why.
Yeah. So they brought something that what I wanted, the audience, the people who were talking about for something for so long that they wanted, so the series continues on Metroid. So I mean, of course of course I'm happy about it still. I mean, that gives me a reason that I can play Nintendo whatever Switch now. And that's definitely going to bring the consumer, us, the people who play the games, to you know, buy it for that hardware. So, and that's good. That's good news.
Yeah.
And
I just
didn't
put in as well about one thing, if you don't mind me just going in to this. I know what you were talking about Nintendo. This is sort of sidetracking somewhat, but I just want to point out the push to 4K, which it gets on my tits. I mean, I grew up in an era of PlayStation with polygons. I mean, you know, Tomb Raider, for example, Lara Croft's cheese grated tits.
And Sega, don't forget Sega.
And the one thing I don't understand is why we've got this hard on for bloody 4K.
I don't know, that's also annoying me as well. I don't know why that's a thing right now. And that's why they're bringing out all these fucking consoles instead of concentrating on the game. That's really pissing me off.
Exactly. And it's like I say, I've got a Pro, but I've only got a 1080p TV, but I see the difference. You see, between, you know, the sharper, you know, textures, and this and that, faster loading times. And I just don't know the push for 4K. They're only doing 4K 30, right? Everybody's saying the Xbox One X can do 4K 60, which I think will be a load of bullcrap, to be honest. In terms of that, that's what I'm saying. I just don't understand this hard-on for resolutions. You know, we still can't do 1080p 60 frames per second, so how in the fuck is it going to do 4K 60? Still doesn't make sense. You know? That's what I mean. I don't understand why this push for 4K is. I mean, for Christ's sake, 10K, 20K's on the horizon. So, but sorry about that. But yeah, I briefly seen the Nintendo stuff there. Though.
Yeah, I mean, for Nintendo's announcements for the upcoming games, and also they announced Kirby in an actual full RPG of Pokemon actually happening, and I'm like, what? So they're actually bringing something to the plate for the audience, or the consumer, excuse me, us.
Makes
to,
a change since it's been like the past couple of years of Mario.
Even though they announced a new Mario anyway.
Yeah, they did, of course.
Yeah, Odyssey.
And another Mario fucking kart game. God damn.
That's their moneymaker.
Yeah.
And they
people talk about rehashes though, and you've got bloody people complain about Call of Duty. That's fair enough, but if you want to look at companies that do the same games over and over again, blame Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
I've always said that.
Doesn't mold anyone.
I've always said that because literally I don't care what anybody says. Alright, Breath of the Wild might have been a bit different, but it's still the same bloody game. I don't care.
Nintendo doesn't mold anyone. 100%.
Yeah. Might be a beloved franchise, but the games aren't that different. Breath of the Wild's only a little bit different because it's open world. They fucking do.
What?
It's like Lego though, they made that open world years ago and look what happened.
I know people always talk about the positives, but I mean, you know, sometimes you have to point these things out. Because like I say with Sony, I mean, again, do consider myself a Sony fan, but they've done a lot of bullshit over the... I mean, the one thing that they still haven't done is the network sort of shit.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. They don't care about games lately, or the server. They keep bringing up shitty fucking consoles. It's just stupid.
So
yeah, it's the same bloody console, just a bit more updated. Wow, just concentrate on the fucking games, will you? God damn.
And you know,
I'm actually quite well playing on shortfall right now. To be honest.
Yeah, but still, it's just concentrate on the games for God's sake.
And I think that's what the developers' focuses are not on. And ever since the consoles, no, they've been trying to focus on the more of the power because you know the PC has the most power,
that's the
and
problem.
you can
Just make
customize
consoles though. That's the thing. Just leave consoles as consoles. That's the thing. In the natural world of technology, PC is always going to be ahead. That's it. It's as simple as that.
It's been ahead for like what, 20 years now?
It's always been ahead. That's the thing. It's always been ahead. But I don't understand why there's this push for it. Just leave the console being a console. That's it. Simple as that.
Well, let's just say that they want the console to be the ultimate entertainment system for our needs, so to speak. No, it won't.
No, even I agree.
That's the thing.
But just make it fun though, for God's sake. Like stop rebooting fucking video games or remaking video games.
Well,
just
listen, it's as you know, as they treat this as a business because it is. That's what they're going to do. That's their intention. But they don't see it from our point of view. Why? Because money. It brings money in. It draws people in to false advertising.
That's what they don't seem to realize.
Yeah. And they need to realize that the consoles are consoles and not about the whole PC thing. But they misinterpret things and take the whole console thing out of hand with the more power, which the consoles I got blown up. Consoles fail at giving out more power because it's small, and you can't customize a console and change parts like Microsoft's Xbox One, for example. And PlayStation 4 can do that because it's capable. Because PlayStation 4 basically is like a PC built, but it's not capable of really doing PC things, which it's
technically
possible.
Xbox One is as well because that came from Microsoft. And
yeah, it did come from Microsoft, and they can emulate. Okay, yes, you're right. It can emulate the Xbox 360 games, and as well as the Xbox originals, which is cool. Which I totally support Microsoft on that, and they're actually making it about the games, and that's what son of a bitch, and that's why they're bringing in more of an audience. Which I'm like, hands down, Microsoft, you're doing great.
Ubisoft are on drugs.
as Jamie says.
No, they've just announced that Ubisoft is selling a very limited $800 Assassin's Creed Origins Collector's Edition.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, speaking of
pay that amount of money for fucking that.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Speaking of Ubisoft,
worth it more than his wheel.
Right. About that. Listen, speaking about Ubisoft, I seen their conference as well. I hate this freaking mission. Their conference was kind of okay.
No, it wasn't. It was shit.
No,
Complete dog
just
shit.
I just wanted to see one game. That's it, and that was the Crew 2. So.
I was only in it for one game too, and that was Assassin's Creed, and even then I was kind of bored watching this guy fucking die. And then having this moany bitch going, "You can do it, yeah!" I was like, "Shut up!"
And then he dies.
And then he died. "Oh, you died!" Ha! I said, "Well, maybe because you're distracting him, bitch." Yes, it was like that yesterday. My God.
Don't mind Joyful Gamer, guys, but he definitely does kind of a good point to that, because yeah, okay, let's just say this, he has a good point. The conference was shit, so it's just like their potato servers.
Yeah.
Just saying, I mean, it's the truth.
It was though. I mean, yeah, it was shit. Out of most of them, I enjoyed the Xbox conference a hell of a lot. Oh, like because it was like 2 hours.
That
in
was
a
the
bit.
highlight. That was the highlight, pretty much, of E3 this year.
And if you guys follow me on Instagram and Team Bullet Train, you'll see that they tweeted about their conference about to go on. Sony did, so it was hilarious. I'll put a screenshot on that on the video if you guys see it, but it made me laugh, and I said this shit was gold. But I don't know, like we all said together as a group in this live commentary, Microsoft overall had the highlight of E3.
Oh yeah,
And
100%.
those are facts. So they sound more enthused. They was very enthused about their product, and not only that, they pretty much brought games, and they were very proud to do what they wanted to do
Yes,
for
they brought
E3.
actual fucking games. But that looks really interesting. Like really interesting. What did PlayStation do? VR game, half-assed VR game. Trailers, VR game.
And I noticed, like, they were trying to push. They are really pushing the VR to, you know, to what it should be.
A
And
bit of a headache.
honestly,
Again, though, only niggle about Xbox though is they need to make clear that these exclusives are on PC, which is a different platform, so it's not an exclusive.
Oh, they actually are on the Xbox, even though it's on for PS4 as well. So yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Though that's
Yeah, exactly.
that's just how it was portrayed. It was like only on Xbox, but that's not the case.
Oh no, yeah, especially with Assassin's Creed Origins, only for Xbox exclusive, 1 year. No, it's not.
But other than
where you got that from?
everything else was nice.
It was, yeah.
and I mean, for the conference that they put out, though, I was actually pretty hyped for it, because I wanted to see Forza and, you know, Gran Turismo, see what, you know, what I expected to see. And like I said, they brought something that I never thought Forza would ever do. So they're taking Forza into a different direction. This is just my thoughts, though. But you guys already seen the other video. But yeah, they're bringing something like Forza to a different direction. I'm trying to shoot somebody as I'm talking live commentary, and, you know, I'm proud of that. And they're bringing 700 cars into the game, which, you know, that's what Gran Turismo did. They brought 1,000 to their game in PlayStation 3, Gran Turismo 6, and I'm like, wow, I'm blown away. And Gran Turismo Sport only has 177, at least over that. So it's like, okay, I guess Forza is going to be probably taking over now. Gran Turismo, you're probably out of luck now, but I don't know. Those are my two main focuses. Those are just my thoughts, though. Anyone else?
No, that's pretty much.
Like I say though, you know, false advertisement, of course, that's great too. Because let's be honest, right? That's what E3 is about, though, isn't it?
False advertisement
to
and
look
drawing
like
people in and stuff like that.
I mean, I always got a nitpick. That's just my thing. But, like, you know, if you look at E3s and look at games that came out, you know, it's never too accurate.
Some of
They
them,
did
yeah.
that with the Vision.
Yeah, they did. Alright, we're gonna give you this, but nah, it's not the whole thing. And you know what I don't like about E3? How they advertise something, but then when they have the full game out, they take stuff out.
It's horrible.
One game for you.
It's called cut
No Man's Sky
content.
was- No Man's Sky and Division would go for that.
Yeah, and they provide it completely wrong, and then they put other stuff in. It's like, we don't really want this, We want what was in the E3 trailer or the E3 announcement in that exact gameplay. Where's that at? Why didn't you guys provide us that? We're triggered. You guys suck. And then next thing you know, it gets worse. Yes.
I bought No Man's Sky for the galaxy traveling, and to get it, and it's not there.
That's when you know you wasted money.
Wow.
And a year later, they bring out a patch that has it on there.
Wow. It's expected, right?
Yeah. Division goes back in 2014 when they showed it off. Like 3 years later, it comes out and it doesn't look anything like it.
As far as advertisement, remember? But yes, you're correct. That is so correct. See, Mark called it, and who knows? Need for Speed, for example. Who knows how that's gonna turn out this year? Honestly, guys, it looks good for the E3 trailer or the E3 gameplay, but what are they gonna take out? That's the question that makes it answered. What's up?
Which is very lately. This is why it's false advertising. It's because they do show demos and gameplays and what we're supposed to get. And like everyone else says, it's not in the game when you get it. Or if it is in the game, what has been shown in the demo is not greatly looked and exaggerated as it is in the actual game.
You know what's funny? What they put in the demos are from like PC ported, not the actual consoles. So what they have in the demo, they take out of the demo and they'll put into the full game, cut content. There is people out there as of now, to this day and age, I'm gonna fucking die on here. Who have that video
that they're not allowed to downgrade games anymore though, or cut anything out of the games that they show.
Yeah, advertising standards now pretty much put them in the place.
So now, whatever we see or whatever we look at or hear is definitely supposed to be in the game. So, thank God.
Next thing you know, it's a shit show.
It's funny they mention Need for Speed because, like I say, I don't like Ghost Games as a studio. Black Box has probably been the greatest Need for Speed developer ever.
They were better.
I mean, think of it this way, right? 2015, they stopped, supporting it after a few months. The game is fucking dead. How do you know they're not going to do the same thing with this? Yeah.
They did away with supporting it.
Son of a bitch.
And as well as that, I still like to have a Need for Speed game where you can turn your car.
And that is what Mark G33 is applying to me. Hey Jennings, once you get Need for Speed, let me know how the physics are so I can turn my car. Okay, sure, I'll let him know. So there you go.
But like I say, do 2 tests. One where you don't have to customize any of your stuff, like default, and then customize it a bit or whatever, the handling. But it's just like I say, 2015 was shit. It was like elephants on roller skates. I know that's something to do with A3, but I don't know. Need for Speed, I am excited for it, but at the same time I'm not because I've just seen Ghost Games.
I'm actually thinking about buying this one because it did look good to me.
No, but that's the thing.
Myself.
The developer Ghost Games are not as good as Black Box. That's the thing. Black Box, they're most wanted and stuff like that. But Ghost Games,
well, I did thank them for one thing, though. One thing only. They made this character look like me, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm very aware of that.
I wouldn't mind playing a character as you, but I wouldn't mind, a car that doesn't turn around the corner properly. Everybody gives rivals a load of shit still, but at least you could turn your cars in, okay?
Hey, maybe I should sue them and get some loads and loads of money from creating a character look like me.
I like the straights.
Yeah, like what do you call it did?
Lindsay Lohan.
On The Last of Us.
And then,
Lindsay Lohan did it. Yeah.
Yeah, for GTA 5 and...
yeah. Maybe I should sue them.
You could do.
Get a lot of money.
But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I'm being cautious. Like certain games.
I don't blame you.
Literally freak out because we don't know what the characters' names are. I don't think. Well, not the male character. I don't think. I don't know. But I will freak out if his name's Stu. I'm like, holy fucking shit!
That's not his name. That's not his name. That's not his name, no.
Don't tell me you already know his name.
I know his name, but I kind of forgot it.
That's a good name.
Why are you gonna take that away from me?
This is Bullet Train HD, guys. We're moving like the speed of sound. Big thank you, everyone, for coming down to this live com session, talking about the E3 conference as a whole, as a group together, because we all needed to talk about this. And also, What are you guys' thoughts in the comments down below? Let's have a discussion. All my links are down below. Subscribe if you're not new. Subscribe to the channels Mark G33, Daily Gamer HD, Mr. Moore, and Joyful Gamer. Yeah, that asshole. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in for this video. Leave me your thoughts down below. What do you think that the E3 conference should have been? What you guys probably would have expected to been for any of the releases that are becoming this year?
What it looked.
Yes. Like I said,
last year.
Yes, thank you.
More demos would have been nice.
All right.
God,
Like
what an
last
outro
year.
This is.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thank you for applying. Give me your feedback. Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're not new. All channel links down below, as well as my social media. I'm gonna die. I'm fighting a boss. See you guys next time. Holy
Subscribe to
shit.
every single one of us.
Moving like a bullet train. Like a bullet train. Like